Okay, this is the Is It Worth It topic for the SP404 MK2. It has definitely been ups and downs with this product. I had it before they put the step sequencer in it, before they did a lot of the extra updates. And I'll be honest with you, I bought this thing twice. So the first time I bought it was when it very first came out. I was one of the first people to get it on pre-order. And I ended up sending it back, believe it or not. And the reason is because I just didn't have the patience at that moment to learn it. If you have never used the SP404 in your life, like me, I've never used them. I've always appreciated them, thought they were really cool, never used one. And you grab this, it can be a little daunting at first. But once you get past that, if you stick it out, give yourself about a month or so to learn it, it actually is really nice. And definitely now, because there's more videos. I think when I first got it, there were like a handful of videos out on this device, and I didn't have the support system that's out right now. So now that there's a lot of people that have one, the support system is there. I got mine still at a cheaper price than what it is now. I think it's about $560, almost $600 now. I think when I got it, it was $500. So for me, it was definitely worth it. And I've used it probably second to the OP1 Field now. But mind you, I've only had the OP1 Field for like a little over a month. I've had this a lot longer than a month. So I've probably used this one the most out of all the devices I have. And I think it's worth it. I think the sounds are great. The effects are great. A lot of people say they just use it as an effects box. I totally get that too. I'm not a big let me do live effects type person. I prefer to add filters and effects and things to my actual sound because I'm used to producing more in a DAW than anything. So for me, I use this thing quite like I use Koala. If you see me use Koala, I record my instruments into it. I, layer and do my drums. I'll typically stack them and then add some effect to it and then, play it and then use that to make a new sound. So for me, it's kind of sound designing in here. It's a drum machine. It's a sampler. It's a groove box. It's all of that and then some for me. So I think it's well worth it. But again, as I said in the previous video for the OP1 Field, is subjective to your use case. If you don't use the thing, it's not going to be worth it. You have to actually use it to make it worth your while. And for the cost though, if you need an effects box, it's still good. If you don't need an effects box and you want to use it as a drum machine, groove box, or whatever you want to call it, it's good for that too. Obviously sampling, playing into it, recording, has plenty of storage in my opinion, 16 gigs internally, 32 max on a SD card. And it's super easy to load sounds. So for me, it's definitely worthy. And I think it's a great buy if you're in the market for it. All right, we're about 3.5 minutes. I'm trying to keep these short as possible. So that is it. You can check out some of my other videos for my use case and how I use it in workflows. All right, I'm out.